Final Fantasy XIV Dawntrail extended teaser trailer. Let's watch it. Like I said, I haven't seen any of this stuff. I wanted to react it along with you guys, so hopefully it's good. And if you are seeing it for the first time, I hope you enjoy it as well. So let's go. Hopefully the sound is okay. I love how they do that with the letters.
Seas, clear skies, and boundless possibilities. I dare say our destination will soon be in sight.
Enjoying yourself for a change?
He's so beautiful. This song rocks. But we've seen this, right? I guess the extended part is the second part. I hope.
Come now. There's no cause for panic. Might make for a worthy opponent.
Okay, so we kind of have seen all of this. Hopefully there's going to be more of the new stuff here. Tacos? Where's the tacos? Oh! Tacos.
Might you have a moment to speak further?
Alright, so there's gonna be more. I think that's the Viper.
Come to the land you call the New World. My home.
I actually haven't seen the new job stuff yet. I'm saving it also for today. Okay, well, they did put in like additional cutscenes. Like the trailer was familiar, but I think they were very careful to basically not show too much last time, like in the first trailer. For example, like I don't remember the trailer all that well, but when we watched it, I do not think that we saw the two daggers. Now, I didn't see the job trailer. And also, Space Cadet Rick, welcome. I hope you're having a good day. What I was going to say is I don't think we saw the two daggers. I think they were careful not to show it because that is what the Viper has, I suppose. So the Estinian fighting was new, and that's something that I kind of wanted to take another look at. And for those of you who have played Final Fantasy XVI, like you are going to recognize some of these things. For example, like this part here. Okay, I'm going to play it again. That part there, do you remember that the goblin cutscene in, I believe that was like the first bigger boss in Final Fantasy XVI, the Malboro guy? like when the little goblin thing that was chasing us, when it got like swallowed by the Marlboro. Like, do you remember that cutscene? It looks a lot like this, and maybe this is just an assumption, but I think that it's different. It's not that different from what we saw in 16. They joined together as Twin Blade. Yeah, that's true. That's true. I do love how they put in additional stuff, and I think that we saw that here as well with Yestola. Like, I didn't want to say anything because I was watching this and I couldn't believe that I didn't remember this little guy, and I was like, oh, that's so cute. But then I'm like, have I seen this last time? Is it possible that I'm seeing it now for the second time and that I've forgotten about it and that now I have to like pretend to know about it? But once I realized that that basically they put like little snippets of like additional cutscenes in it, and we definitely have not seen this little guy. Like, I don't know what this is gonna be. Probably like a new, I don't know, maybe a new companion. Oh, look at it! That was such a good frame. I think. That might be someone under Yustola's spell. Oh, I see. That kind of reminds me of that thing with Mad Eye Moody in Harry Potter, and what was it, the Order of Phoenix, I believe, when no, that was the Goblet of Fire when he turned the Malfoy into a weasel. Like, is that the kind of thing you're referring to? I don't think so. I don't think we.
He turned us into frogs.
He did. Does she have transformations? Well, she's okay. Yeah.
He turned us into frogs and Endwalker.
Well, yeah. I'm just saying. I don't think we know anyone who would turn into such a cute little creature. But I think it's cool that they gave us like a lot more to kind of, I guess, look at and work with, especially when it comes to combat. So now we're seeing the blades actually how they join together. Now I don't know if like I want to find out more about the job because I don't know where Viper comes from. Do you know which game that's from? Did they say that it was from another Final Fantasy game or no? Is it? No? Okay, so that I'm not sure if this is like completely new, if it has a background lore in any of the Square Enix games. I think they did say that it might not be. So this might just be something that's like completely, I don't know, completely new. I'm gonna have to take a look at the job trailer to really kind of, I guess, form an opinion on it. But yeah, I overall really enjoyed the trailer. I think that a lot of people, like I can already see the comments on Reddit and Twitter or whatever. They're gonna be like, "Oh, but they're just showing us this, the same thing." With Dawntrail just being this chill place, and yes, even though there's combat, obviously we're gonna fight something. Um, like I think people are expecting a little too much out of this expansion, especially expansion announcements. Like you can't really see the plot twist from the actual expansion announcements. I think it would be weird if you could, because they are first of all they are setting it up as a new story, and second, I think it's too early to give any sort of information about the plot itself this early. So it's like December or whatever. Oh my god, we don't know who the big bad is. Trailers like, yeah, I think that people are really expecting the story to already be obvious and for the story to already. I'm gonna go out and say that like they're expecting some sort of like dark twist to the story already. Like, first of all, that's not something that's promised to us. Second of all, that's not something that every Final Fantasy game, especially Final Fantasy XIV, is. And I think that people just need to be a little bit more patient with the team and just let them cook a new story. Obviously people are frustrated right now because it's kind of like the last patch. Some people don't care. Some people are just mad that they're not getting this hype feeling about, like, I don't know, the new expansion or whatever. It's like, of course you're not gonna know what you're hyped about because some of the expansions kind of left at a huge cliffhanger. Stormblood, for example, that was the biggest cliffhanger that's ever happened. Like, I think the way Stormblood 6.5 ended, that was insane. Like with with open the gates or whatever it was. Like you did not know what that was, and you couldn't find out until the actual expansion. People had no clue. And I think that that's something that people expected in 6.5. And we are forgetting that we've just completed this big ass story and that we're getting 6.5 part 2 MSQ, which is probably there to set up Dawntrail. And do not forget that, okay, spoiler alert for anyone who hasn't gone through the Dawntrail 6.5. Like, it's not a massive spoiler, but we did get a hint about the letter that arrived from someone. Someone read the letter that arrived from a place that we're going to visit in Dawntrail. Like, I don't want to spoil it or anything because someone may not have done like the last like cutscene or whatever. So yeah, I think that's like a pretty big moment. That was a pretty big moment in the last patch, and I'm hoping to just kind of see more.